15 to 20.
Sure.
Gladiators.
We are not cutting this.
6 poison counters.
Are you winning, Fred? I believe in you, honey.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Cardboard Gladiators. We are happy that you're watching again, and tonight we have some very spicy decks. So, well, my name is Luciano. I've been hosting the show alongside Rob. And Rob, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Rob. You maybe already seen me in previous episodes. I'm here to play another game on Cardboard Gladiators.
Yes, and I'm Benny, recurring player, growing noob, and I'm enjoying very much to finding out how my new custom deck is going to work out with these guys.
My name is Fred, also a recurring player. My favorite card is Recurring Nightmare. And that's also a lot of the series that I've been playing with, Exodus, Urza Saga, so you'll see me play a bunch of cards from that era as well.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so tonight I'm playing Lara Croft, which is a Secret Lair that recently came out, and being a long-time fan of the series, I just had to build a tribute in her name. Lara herself, when she attacks, I will create a treasure token, or when any creature is attacked. But more importantly, I will be able to exile a legendary land or artifact from my graveyard, and that it will go into an exile pile with a discovery counter on it. And then once per turn, if I've attacked, I get to play one of those from the discovery pile. The way I'm trying to win is via the Millennium Calendar, which is an artifact that Lara is looking for. And when I build it up to 1,000 counters, I will deal 1,000 damage to everyone. So I'm going to be trying to double counters and all of that stuff. It's very janky, but you know, let's see what happens.
All right, I'm playing a background commander, Zellix, Senate Player, with a background Agent of the Iron Throne. Zellix cares about milling creatures, and whenever one or more creatures are milled, I create a 1/1 horror token. And my background gives Zellix the ability, whenever a creature I own dies, each opponent loses a life. So my deck is all about milling stuff, creating a bunch of tokens with 1/1 horrors, sacrificing them, and of course trying to mill my opponents out.
That sounds excellent. Well, I tried to build a custom toxic deck, which turned out to be a beautifully downgraded precon from Phyrexia. So fittingly, I chose for Vishgraz the Doomhive as my commander, and I'm going to see if my homebrewing skills are worthy enough to challenge these guys.
Nice. I'm playing Estrid the Mask. She's a planeswalker that can be your commander. What she does, she tries to put mask on things, which give them totem armor. So when they would be destroyed, inside the totem armor is removed. But the other thing she does, when I have things enchanted, for example with the mask, she can +2 untap every enchanted permanent I control. Her -7 mills 7 cards and then puts all enchantments onto the battlefield.
Did you say mill?
I did.
Ooh, he said mill. Nice. Let's roll to see who starts.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. That's a 7.
Oh, that's a 17.
Nice.
6. 18.
Red.
Nice.
Looks like you're starting.
Yes. All right.
Excellent. Let's draw our 7. By the way, guys, new playmats, hope you like them. And also, if you're liking us, please leave a like and subscribe in the comments below. Would really help out the channel. So thank you for doing that. Everyone happy with their hands?
Yes.
Also
Fred.
with my cards.
Take it away and good luck. Have fun, everybody.
Okay, fun. I will draw for turn. And I will play planes and I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. I will play a Silver Bluff Bridge and pass the turn. Artifact land.
All right. And it's a battlefield tap. Scry 1. Keeping that on top. Passing the turn.
All right, draw for turn. Swamp as land for turn. And then passing the turn.
End of your turn. I will play an Enlightened Tutor. And I will start searching for an artifact or enchantment.
Do you have the Millennium Calendar in the deck?
I'm looking for it now. I found Sithis, Harvest Hand. It goes on top, and it's my turn. I untap. I draw the Sithis, and then I will play Sithis. When I cast an enchantment, I gain a life and draw.
Yes. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a land for turn, which is going to be a Syndicate, and it's going to come into play tapped. And then I'm going to tap this one, and I'm going to play a gamble. So I'm going to find the Millennium Calendar, I'm going to put it into my hand, and then I'm going to randomly discard a card. Rob, you go for it. It's loading.
It's looting.
Into the graveyard, yes. Then I pass a turn.
All right. Tapping my temple to play a Soul Ring. Tapping my Soul Ring to play Altar of Dementia.
Good start.
Playing land for turn. It's a Port of Carvel, which enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for 1 blue, or I can pay 3 colorless, 1 blue, and 2 black to sacrifice it, mill 4 cards, and recur a creature from a graveyard to the battlefield.
Battlefield, okay, nice.
Passing the turn.
Thank you.
Altar into play already, oh, that's so cool. Accelerate my game plan.
One. Unfortunately, that already concludes my turn. 1 land.
A land, you say?
I will tap 2. I'll play Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures get +1/+1, and I can copy an activated or triggered ability from an enchantment source I control. It's an enchantment, so I gain a life and draw a card. And then I will play a land for turn, and the guy with the Soul Ring, I will hit you for 1.
It's 2, right?
2, indeed. Pass.
All right, well, untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's play this land for turn. So I'm going to get the calendar out. And then I'm going to tap the 2 of these. And I'm going to play Adric Mathematical Genius. So for 3 and tap, I can copy target activated or triggered ability I control. And I may choose new targets for it. And I can sacrifice him and pay 2, at which 1 blue, to counter target activated or triggered ability. Okay, so I will pass the turn.
So people's game plans are coming together, eh? Millennium Calendar is out.
Quite early on, I might
The
say.
altar is there.
I mean, yeah, creatures have been played, right? Right?
Putting Zellix into play.
All right.
Tapping 1 blue for Rune Crab. Playing my land for turn.
That's such a cool art version of the Rune Crab as well.
Land comes into play, which triggers the Rune Crab. It says whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent melts 3 cards. And let me know if there's a creature in it.
Mox Amber, Seedborn Muse, so that's a creature, and a land.
1 creature.
So that gives me 3 horrors. Passing the turn.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Exactly. Well, nothing to untap. Draw for turn. Planes. And guess what? Passing the turn.
Untap. Draw. I will play a land for turn. For 2 planes, I will cast a Gossamer Chain. Then for 1 green, I would like to copy the activated the triggered ability that I get to a life and a card on casting this. So again, I net 2 life and draw 2 cards. And then this hits the battlefield. I can return it to my hand, and then an unblocked creature deals no combat damage this turn.
Okay.
And then Benny, hit 2 for 2.
You could also just return it to your hand and deal no damage.
That's true. I will save it for something. Pass.
Like a Merit Lock or
For example.
some such. Untap, upkeep, and draw. 3 taps, so that's 3 counters going onto the calendar.
Check.
Let's not forget that, because it's the whole thing
That's
I'm
the
playing.
thing.
That's the whole
That's the
thing
goal.
you're playing. I am going to tap 3 and going to main phase Prismari Command. So I will choose 2 modes. The first mode is I will draw 2 and discard 2. And the second is I will destroy an artifact and I'm going to destroy your altar.
All right.
Okay, so that resolves. Discard Tachova and the Peregrine Dynamo. And then I will play a land for turn. And I will pass it on.
All right. Tap. And draw for Mesmeric Orb. Just whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that controller mills a card. So that's our separate triggers for Zellix.
Oh, we're gonna go so fast.
Benny swinging for 2 horrors at you. I'll pass the turn.
Yes, thank you very much. Then I will draw for turn. I will play a forest. I will tap 1 forest. Play Thirsting Roots. Search your library for a basic land card, which is what I need. Pass the turn to you.
I'm going to untap 5 permanents. So I'll have 5 triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I draw for turn.
How many creatures were that?
1 or more.
1 or more.
That's your question, right?
No, because they're separate triggers.
Okay,
Each one triggers a separate time.
1,
1. All right.
not more. I will draw for turn. I will play a Hallowed Fountain untapped. I will play a Planeswalker. Calyx, Destiny's Hand. 4 loyalty. +1, look at the top 4 cards of my library. I may reveal an enchantment card from it and put in my hand, the rest at the bottom of the library. Or -7, all enchantments come into play from my graveyard. I will +1, look at the top 4.
Fred's having a nice game.
Really nice game.
Oh, you too, actually.
Thank you for noticing.
Not bad at all.
I will reveal Grasp of Fate.
Okay.
And that will go into my hand. And then I will pass the turn.
Right, I will untap 3, so I will have 2 triggers. I'll resolve this one first. And then I will mill 3, so that's going to be a Myriad Landscape, Muddle the Mixture, and a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. So no creatures.
All right.
No creatures. Then I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to play this land. I'm going to tap 3, bring out Lara. So Lara's out, first strike reach. When she attacks, exile up to 1 target legendary artifact or legendary land from a graveyard and put the discovery counter on it. You may play a card from exile with the discovery counter on it this turn. And then at the end of combat on your turn, if you attack this turn, create a treasure token. So I will now go to combat and I will swing Benny's way because you're open. It's only 1. I'm pinging you for 1.
Pinging me for 1.
Attempting to.
That sounds familiar.
It looks open.
He looks open. He plays a swamp. Whisper of the Dross. Target creature gets -1/-1.
Okay, so that kills it.
And do you proliferate anything?
There's nothing to. Oh
You
wait.
can my Planeswalker, his clock, calendar.
Yeah, not touching the clock. there.
Clock, not cock, right?
Yeah, clock.
Well, that changes things.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to proliferate anything.
Shame.
Okay,
I
so
did my best.
thank you. I go to the end of combat and I did attack, so I will create a treasure token. And then I will hand off the turn.
All right. In your end step, I'll be paying 2, cracking my Myriad Landscape, searching my library for 2 swamps. So the land enter the battlefield tab, triggering my Ruin Crab 2 times. So each of you have to mill 2 times 3 cards.
Wooded Foothills, Timeless Witness, so creature, and Vesuva. And then second one, Unwinding Clock, Circle of the Land Druid, and a Slackwood's Bridge. So I had 2 times a creature.
2 times a creature.
I had 1 creature. The rest were artifacts and land.
All right.
0.
A 0. So I'm going to untap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to mill 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 creatures. Draw. Playing a land. So the whole shebang begins again.
World Shaper, Manifold Key, and a Sokezan, Crucible of Defiance. So I had a creature in there.
1 creature.
Creature.
All right, so that's 3. 5 entered the board this turn.
Wow. Popping off.
Tapping a swamp and a soul ring for the Ancient of the Iron Throne. Tapping a blue and a colorless for memory erosion. Which says whenever an opponent casts a spell, the player puts the top 2 cards of the library into the graveyard. So Luciano, 6 horrors are coming your way.
Blocking 1 of them and taking 5. That's 5 damage, just right?
5 damage, yes.
And 1 of yours is gone.
So this one dies, and each of you lose a life. Passing turn.
Wow, thank you. So, 1, 2. How many to mill?
2.
1 creature. And I draw for turn. Put down Forest. 5. To bring out Vishgraz and the Doom Hive. When it enters the battlefield, it creates 3 Phyrexian Mites. 1/1 token creature.
Yeah. To cast a spell, you have to mill 2 again.
1, 2.
But only 1 counts.
And then I pass my turn.
I untap 4. 1 creature. I play a Verdant Catacombs, which I crack to find a breeding pool. Yeah. Take 2. And then...
Are we doing anything about the board?
What is
I don't have options at present.
Yeah, the question is, what's the biggest issue? Because I can remove this, but he replaces it for 5, right? Quite.
Yeah, I think that.
The Mesmeric Orb, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's hurting quite a bit.
So I'll start with Tuvasa the Sunlit. It gets +1/+1 for each enchantment I control. When I cast my first enchantment, I draw a card. I mill 2. And then for double white and a green, I'll play Grasp of Fate. I'll first mill 2. And no creatures. And then I will draw for this and I'll draw for this. So I'll draw 2. 1, 2. And then for each opponent, I get to exile something. So I will exile this. You can choose to let it go to the, I'll exile this. And
I have a response. I'm going to Tamiyo Safekeeping, Lara.
yeah. And then Mesmeric Orb, I think. It goes under here when this gets destroyed.
So I played a spell. Do I need to mull? For
Mill,
that?
yeah.
Yes.
So Pierce Whim and a Curator Ward.
I will plus Calyx to look at the top 4. I will reveal an enchantment. Okay, that was what I had.
All right, so I will untap. Thankfully, no longer have to mill. I untapped 4, so this goes to 10. And then I will draw for 10. I am going to go to combat. Benny, I'm swinging your way for 3, first strike. All right. So then I will go out of combat and 2 things happen. 1 is I will create a treasure, and 2 is I will exile. I am going to get the Peregrine Dynamo exiled with a discovery counter. Pay 3. I play this. So it's hasted, 1 and tap to copy target activated ability or trigger I control. I will play a land for turn, which is going to be a game trail, which is tapped, because I don't have something to reveal to you. And then I'm also going to tap through 2 of these and also use a treasure token to play Viridian Revel. So Revel says whenever an artifact is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, unfortunately, I may draw a card. And then I will pass the turn.
Do you need to mill if you...
Yeah.
No, yes.
No, 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
4 more. 2 for this, 2 for this.
Okay, Forest, Scalding Tarn, Trinket Mage, and an island. So 1 creature in the set.
All right. So on tap, tapping 6 for Dreadhound. When Dreadhound enters the battlefield, I mill 3 cards. And it has whenever a creature dies or a creature card is put into the graveyard from the library, each opponent loses a life.
That's a win con right there.
Like the Hound of Circumbrad. So this is
it's the Hound of Win the Game.
2, 3, no creatures. Playing a land for turn, which triggers the Rune Crab.
3. Solemn and Archdruid's Charm. So Solemn is a creature.
Kangaroo.
So that's 1, 2, which triggers the Dreadhound, so you all lose 2 life. Yeah, give me the big die.
There we go. See what happens.
So 1 to 7, 8 to 14, 15 to 20.
Sure.
6. Sorry, Benny. Coming your way. 15 horrors.
They are
1/1s.
horrible.
Yeah, they're all
Horrible. Horrible.
You said you downgraded the deck, right? So there's no damnation that can save us.
Nope, that is not there. And unfortunately, wow. Well, here we go. 15.
Passing turn.
I will untap. I will draw for turn. And then play planes for land for turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring out a big guy. Paladin of Predation, Toxic 6, can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Bad look, though.
Just to see if I have a chance to survive.
Let's get rid of this one, and then you're scot-free.
You still have to
Alright.
mill 2?
All right then. That's creature.
So everybody loses a life.
And then I will...
Rob only needs 10 toxic, and then we can play Magic again.
Yes.
yes, but you roll.
Then we can begin the game.
Indeed. This one has Summoning Sickness. These are just 1/1s. He has enough to defend for those. You have enough to defend too. You seem to be tapped out. No, you don't.
He has a 1/5.
He has 1/1/5. Makes 2 to the face if you don't block.
Yeah.
3.
I'm blocking 1. I'll take 2. So 2 toxic to me. Also,
That means 2 player damage and 2 toxic.
yes. Also, that's an artifact creature, which will hit your graveyard on the way out. So I will draw that card, please.
And that concludes my turn because I'm tapped out.
All right. I will untap.
I was like, are those artifact creatures? Yes, they are.
Draw.
So you do have a... It's a
It's quid pro quo.
half lose situation.
Yeah, 2 cards in my hand says no.
For 1 green, I will play Rancor onto Sithis. Why not? Sithis will get +2/+0 and trample. I've played an enchantment, So draw a card, gain a life.
Mill 2.
Mill 2, I'll do that first. Creature.
All right.
Then I will play a land. It's a
Ooh, it's not just a land, you're downplaying that.
Yeah.
That's, wow.
This one taps for 1 white for each enchantment I control.
This
So
one,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment.
this one taps for 200 euros. Easily. I'm not sure what the price is actually. I'm just saying
Something
around.
like that,
Yeah, so, in that vicinity. Beautiful.
Let's see. Then let me first have a look at the top 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I will reveal this enchantment. And then for a green and a white, I will play this one. Enchantments will cost 1 less to cost. It is an enchantment, so I draw a card to gain a life.
And Mill 2.
That's a nice engine.
No creatures. Yeah, let's tap this. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6 white, I will play Unquestioned Authority. It's an enchantment. The enchanted creature has protection from creatures. When it enters play, I draw a card. I will mill 2 first. 1, 2. And then I will draw and draw. 1, 2.
I also noticed that you've started creeping up on Benny's board because he's not really using it. So
Yeah,
you were
exactly.
like,
We can share.
We need borders.
yes.
4 left.
Card over the border. Do you pay the 1?
like new design with clearly distinct borders. Like, well, we'll check them red, white.
Counter.
Denied.
6 mana. I'll play Bruna. She is 5/5 flying vigilance. When she attacks or blocks, I may attach any number of auras on the battlefield and from my hand or graveyard attached to her.
So straight from your hands.
Graveyard and battlefield.
Graveyard. Oh, that's spicy. This huge graveyard that we have right now. Whenever she attacks.
Or blocks. Yeah.
You still need to mill 2. So maybe there's a good enchantment in there.
It's a land and an enchant land. So no. And then I will pass the turn and discard. One more. Yeah.
All right. So I will be untapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, lest we forget. Then I will upkeep and draw. I am going to pay 2 and play Search for Ascanta, also known as Heart of the Explorer in the Lara Croft secret lair. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I will surveil 1, look at it, I can decide if it hits a graveyard, and then if I have 7 or more, which we do, I will flip it and it will become a land which taps for blue, and also for I think 3 and tap, I can look at the top 4 and get a non-creature card into my hand from them.
Since it's a spell, you have to mill 2.
Gonna be an Arcane Signet and a Academy Runes. And then I am going to go to combat. You have a lot of stuff. I want to get my thing in. Benny, oh, you also have.
You just want to come in with a treasure?
Yeah, and for playing stuff from mine.
I'm happy to let it. This is the problem.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So then I will come your way.
I'll take 3 commanders.
Attack trigger, so I will exile. Does anyone have legendary artifacts in their graveyard that I might procure? What's this? Mirari. I am going to exile Academy Runes. I will play it as my land for turn. I am going to pass the turn.
All right, in your end step, I'm going to tap 1 black to tap a Zellix. Target player mills 3 cards. So, Benny. I think my best chances for creatures are with Benny.
1 creature.
1 creature. So Dreadhound sees it and everybody loses 1 life.
No, full. Thank you.
Ik hoor iets trillen.
Ja, ben ik.
Oké, sorry. Nee, maar niet.
My mom.
Are you winning, Fred? I believe in you, honey.
Fred, how is that Sarah Sanctum doing?
Are you still playing Magic? I thought this was a phase.
Do you need more allowance after the Sarah Sanctum?
Maybe you can do some chores.
If you really know what Fred's mom was calling him for, let us know in the comments below.
And if you know Fred's mom, also like and subscribe.
I'm already subscribed. No, wait.
Kinder Discovery. And tapping a blue and 1 colorless for Armory Lurker of the Log.
Ah, excellent.
When it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into the grave. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The Rise of the Dark Realms. Ooh.
Feels bad, right? To have
That
cards
feels
that you
really-
really would like to play, go into your graveyard with though.
It feels so bad. But it's 1 creature, so
Damage to all?
damage to all.
All right. Ooh, Benny slow.
May I have the big orange die again? So, since I attacked Benny, I think it's fair to point out 1 to 15 and 16 to... No, whoa.
Can I have 1 to 10?
1 to 10.
No, I was like, I love where this is going.
17 to 20.
I'm taking.
I don't know why.
1 to 10.
We are not cutting this.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes. You had 17 to 20, right?
Yeah.
So, coming 17
Okay.
horrors coming your way.
Right. I'm blocking 1 of them, so taking 16 damage.
It's true. So, 1 dice. Which also gives 1 of you.
All of us, right? 1 damage. Yeah. Okay.
Passing the turn.
Boah. Untap.
Lara, I'm sorry. It's
I'm sorry, Lara.
it's the deck that never came to be.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm gonna see how far I can get with this. I play 1 black, and I sacrifice a token creature or artifact creature, and I play Annihilating Glare for your, where is he? Dreadhound,
Dreadhound.
right? Do we want the Dreadhound?
Yes, we want that.
Then I will attempt that. Do you have any responses?
I think first to trigger something of Luciano, because you sacrifice an artifact, right?
Oh, is that an artifact that was sacrificed?
As an additional cost, sacrifice.
Oh, sorry, I completely missed that. Thank you. Good looking
Cool,
out.
good.
I will indeed draw a card.
All right. Now the only thing that I can do is tap Zellix again, making you mail 1.
3. Mill 3.
3. Oh,
A tree.
Immediately.
Military.
Creature. Sorcery. Land.
Boom.
so that's another horror and 1 life. And then my Dreadhound dies. Agent of the Iron Throne sees that, so each of you lose 1 life.
This has resolved.
And I draw cards.
Then I will flash in Dictate of Erebus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever a creature of mine dies, every opponent sacrifices a creature. And then I'm going to send...
You need to melt 2 of the memory erosion.
Right. So you get none and a none.
All right.
Then I go to combat. I will send... Definitely the Paladin of Predation your way. It's a 6/7. Can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, so it has to be 3.
So that's difficult.
No blocks.
No blocks. That's nice. You get 6 damage and 6 poison counters.
Look at that.
And that immediately got resolved, but I still need to assign 1 Phyrexian Might. Might as well send it your way as well, just to get your numbers down for something.
All right. Blocking with a horror.
I will draw a card of that.
And everybody loses a life.
Ooh, not a whole lot of those left to lose.
And then because a creature you control dies, we all sacrifice a creature.
That is also
true.
true. Thank you very much.
Then I want an action before that. So with the trigger from Erebus on the stack, I'm going to tap 2. And I'm going to tap this to double the counters, but then also I'm going to tap this and this to double that. So I will double twice. So this goes to 34 and then to 68. And then I will sacrifice this one.
Good math, Luciano.
Thank you, I'm very proficient at math. It's not like Fred just gave me the right numbers and then I just cut it out because I want to look smart on camera. That's not what happened at all.
I will sacrifice a naturalist.
So I'm going to sacrifice a horror, which also makes you lose 1 life.
Well, and then I will pass my turn.
I will untap. Draw. Play a land for turn. Pay 2 to have Oath of Ajani enter the battlefield. I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. And I played a spell, so I milled 2. And it was my first enchantment, so I draw 2. For 1 green, I'll play Utopia Sprawl on my forest. This will mill 2 creature. Do you still care about that? Or not?
No, just that I'm getting a horror and drawing a card.
And I draw a card. This now taps for 9. I will use 4 to play the Chain Veil. At the beginning of my end step, if I didn't activate a loyal ability, I lose 2 life. 4, tap, each planeswalker I control may activate its loyal abilities once more this turn.
Okay, very nice.
I will use 4 more to tap this. So I'll first plus on this to look for an enchantment. Sorry, I need to mill 2.
For the chainmail, right?
Then no creatures. And then I will look at the top 4. I will not reveal anything. And put at the bottom. And then Calyx can activate a second time. 1, 2, 3. Overgrowth on my planes. This will mill 2. A creature. And I draw. Okay. Then Calyx will -7, going to 1. And I will put all enchantments from my graveyard into play.
It's all enchantments. That's all he does.
Are you giving your enchantment to him?
All right, no, go ahead. No response.
No responses.
No responses.
So let me first
Reorganize.
all the enchantments to the side.
I'll make some room for you.
So I will first do the non-auras.
Like it's too much. It's too much. How many are there? Let's use Benny's board. And
For the viewers at home, please put a second screen in your room to see the rest of the board. We're going wide.
Do you have like an affiliate sponsorship with the TV seller? Because that would be, or like a monitor seller, that would be so good.
Yes, the Flip Smart TV. You just extra range.
Okay, so I'll start with the enchantment. So this is the one that is messing up my own game plan. Dueling grounds. No more than one creature may attack each turn, and no more than one creature may block each turn. I have a Sterling Grove, which gives my things Shroud. Enchantments friend, when I cast an enchantment, I draw a card. Teferi, Planeswalkers can activate the loyal abilities twice each turn. Now let's do math.
One can attack, right?
One can attack. But if this could technically attack you, this would kill you, this would kill you, and then these would come at you. And would that be enough? So
The eyes have it.
I think I can do it. Okay, so this all resolved, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So I paid 2, I sacrifice Dueling Grounds. So this now is indestructible. This will come Luciano's way. The Tuvula Sunlit will come your way. And then Bruna and Cites will come your way. Attack trigger, I can play things from my hand. I will play an Octopus Umbra on Bruna.
So that's a cast trigger, right?
No, it happens. I just put them on the battlefield attached. Okay. And also a copy enchantment. And I make a copy of Eldrazi Conscription.
Okay, so it's 100,000,
So then,
100,000.
yeah,
Is it
I have-
not legendary?
No, no. So I have Annihilator 4. And after the Annihilator 4, it's a 8/8 with +20/+20.
2 times Annihilator 4.
2 times Annihilator 2.
All right. So sacrificing
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
4,
Yeah.
but that will trigger my Agent of the Iron Throne, giving you all -4/-4. So these are gone.
And then you have 2 humongous creatures coming your way.
Which are flying, right?
They cannot be blocked except by creatures with Defender.
No, so no blocks.
Then I think it's lethal.
All right.
Good game.
Boy.
Congratulations, Fred.
Thank you for filling my graveyard.
You're welcome. Are you dead? You are dead as well? Because I saw like a...
I have nothing to do
Okay,
to do in the park. No.
And Benny like secretly wins because no one noticed he was still on 2 live. Fred, wow.
No, I have no responses.
That is a beautiful board that you collected.
Yeah.
My God.
Nah, that's true. Thanks. That was a good game.
Did you ever pull it off, the -7?
Sorry?
Did you ever pull it off, the -7?
So I one time did Estrid, her -7. She first mills 7 and then does the same thing. But I've never had a graveyard this big.
No,
'cause,
it's true.
Yeah.
It was really huge.
No, so this was out of control.
Yeah, awesome. So, I mean, it was a pretty short game and some of us popped off, some of us didn't, which is your average game of Magic, I guess. So thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe below and see you next time on Carnival Gladiators. Bye-bye.